Hello YouTube, today I'm just trying just episode 112. From our last game, we already played against with the Houston Astros, and right now we're gonna head to our second game. So here we go. Thank you. I really want to say thank you everybody for watching my videos. I truly appreciate all of you guys, and thank you everybody. So here we go. On this video, I'm not gonna be talking, so I'll see you guys later.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers starting pitcher, number 2.
The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Oral Hershiser will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in the game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
So digging in now, Steve Finley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission to lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough 2-strike pitch, find ways to create opportunities to score runs. This team is a nightmare for the opposing pitcher to deal with. Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning,
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Tyler Skaggs gets the start for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Taylor. Makes the play, one away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ramirez, a former Red Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit to third. And that's the second out.
Batting third.
At the plate, Justin Turner took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Giancarlo Stanton now watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Finley going back on it at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Popped him up. Valencia has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Stanton at the track. The wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up for the Astros, Michael Taylor. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. So here's Matt Kemp now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Matt Kemp.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Line toward right center. Taylor moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Taylor is there. 2 down.
Batting 7, catcher,
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's got a 3 for 5 line. Now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
batting 8, center fielder.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Cabrera, commonly referred to around the game as the Milkman. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit sharply on the ground. Crawford gloves it. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We've played 2. 2-1 Los Angeles. Digging in, Alex Avila, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Tyler Skaggs. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the center fielder Steve Finley. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Next up for Los Angeles, Oral Hershiser, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Oral Hershiser.
Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Hershiser rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So one run here on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Astros 1. Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-2 the count to Crawford.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
Barnes ranging up the middle, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robinson is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report, as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, look at Donaldson. It's there, and he's out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Robinson fields it cleanly. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. And boy, I think that got our home plate umpire in the mask for the 2nd time in the ball game. That's tough duty back there. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Another one sent foul. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail it here 3-1. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Popped him up. Encarnacion in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
For the Dodgers, center fielder,
Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing the puck. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
In now, Oral Hershiser. Fouled off. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cabrera, base runner at first with 1 out. Struck him out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Donaldson is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Popped him up. Valencia is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, pitcher Tyler Skaggs.
Ready for another chance. Tyler Skaggs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Pitch is popped up. Ramirez over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder Steve Finley.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Finley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard up the middle. Ramirez over to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward center field. Finley is right there. 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's seen enough here. That's going to be all for Tyler Skaggs. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Catfish Hunter takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box now. Danny Valencia takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And he's out on the tag. But on the play, 2 runs come across to score. Throw to third, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Finley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Astros 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Barnes ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Cabrera going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 5-1. Digging in once again, Oral Hershiser. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Austin.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Barnes. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
The shortstop.
Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hanley swings and sends it to deep left. Looking up is Rice, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby here. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers in the inning on the home run by Ramirez. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Edwin Encarnacion now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The right fielder, number 2.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jim Rice goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Avila. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Astros. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Right fielder, Giancarlo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Encarnacion has a play. 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Taylor is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Next for the Dodgers, Yasmani Grandal. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Catfish comes set. First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. And that retires the side. 1 left for LA. They lead it 6-2. Nomar Mazara is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 28, Juan Coronado.
The 0-2 delivery. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Very weakly on the ground. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle, 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Cabrera. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box, Steve Finley. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in the 7th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And this is swung on and grounded to Ramirez at short. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Next up for the Stros, Jackie Robinson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching.
Struck him out. Houston, good night.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors.
Well, thank you everybody for watching. We will guys see you soon. This was episode 112. And yeah, thank you everybody for watching. We will see you guys
to an end, 6-3 the final.
Very soon.
Los Angeles Dodgers with the division-leading 112th win. Oral Hershiser records his 18th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Tyler Skaggs takes the